Today was an off day for me for the gym, which I'm not happy about, but I went anyway. Brittany had to train today, so I went with her. I did a little bit of cardio and also hopped in the sauna for about 15 minutes, which felt really good, just to sit in there, relax a little, and she had an upper body training session. But now we're heading into Best Buy real quick because we're going to look for a camera for her YouTube channel. So we went to one of the Best Buys yesterday. It was one of the smaller ones, and we didn't really find anything that great. I think I'm going, yep, wrong way. But we're gonna check out this one. This is the Best Buy closer to our house. That's a lot nicer. So we're gonna see what they have here. All right, so we're over here messing with some of the Sony cameras. Britt likes this Sony a5100, and I know a lot of people actually use it on YouTube. It's a pretty popular vlogging camera. The lenses are interchangeable. I believe Online Coach uses it, as well as Jasmine, and I think a few other people. But we're still looking around a little bit to see what else they have. I know the G7X is really popular. I'm currently using the Sony RX100 M3, so there are tons of options out there. It's about what fits in your budget, but I like that these Sonys here and some of the other ones do have the ability to swap out lenses and put something different on. I think that adds a lot of value to the camera. So we're gonna keep looking and see what else they got. Now we're in Target, just walking around. We did pick up the Sony a5100 for her. Crazy deal, little haggling. Wasn't expecting that, but worked out really, really well. Perfect timing. It was the last one, just worked out. We're good to go. Now she's officially YouTube. So now we're walking around Target just looking at, why did we come here? It's next door to Best Buy, so we just walked over here.
No,
fabric softener. And
oh, and a doormat.
And adore me. I told Britt she has to get used to doing this with all people looking at you. Like every time I walk, someone just looks at me, but the more you do it, the less you care. I got a refeed day tomorrow, so we're looking for some snacks. And we got a doormat. Excited much? All right, what's going on, guys? So we just got done with a chest and shoulder session at the gym, and actually what you see me doing right now is setting up a band around the bench because I came to realize that the benches are extremely slippery here at this new gym, so that helps just provide a little bit of extra grip. But that's not what this video is about. What I want to talk about is the cliche saying, which I'm usually not a fan of cliche sayings, but this just holds a lot of truth, and I think it's extremely important to talk about. And that's the saying, you know, don't compare yourself to other people. And that's in all areas of life. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because I see it all the time, especially with how popular social media is and how impressive people are getting. If you look at it, every month, every year, there is someone better than the person who was the best at that time. So the YouTuber who is blowing up, the new guy comes around and then he blows up. And it's just a constant cycle of people doing better things, people who are more impressive, and that's awesome. I think that should serve as some source of inspiration and motivation for other people to always keep working harder. And I was actually talking to my man Russell this morning, and I'm sure you guys know who he is now. He goes by Russ Swole. His YouTube channel, I'm telling you, is the next big thing. It's already blowing up and it's only going to get bigger, and for good reason, because he is someone who is truly passionate about what he does, and it shows just by watching his videos how genuine he is, how dedicated he is to this lifestyle, how much he wants to help other people, and his work ethic is second to none. And why I bring this up with comparing this up to other people is because if anyone posts a picture on Instagram, you can have the most incredible physique. There will be someone who is telling you that you're not good enough and this person is better than you. And really, you don't even know who's saying that. It's kind of just, there's no face behind those words. And that's just a whole nother topic, talking about people who dislike other people for whatever reason, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. You're always going to get negativity pointed at you in your direction. Again, regardless of what you've achieved, what you've accomplished, and what you're working towards. But it's so important to just keep focusing on you. Put your head down and focus on you. The more you start comparing yourself to what everyone else is doing, the less satisfied you are going to be with what you've actually accomplished. So you might have been working for the last 2 years. Maybe you were really overweight and you've dropped that body fat, and you post a picture on Instagram and you're incredibly proud of it. Someone's going to come around and tell you that that's not good enough. Why don't you have abs? Why do you look like this? And then you're going to think, they're right. You know, I'm not good enough. And you're going to throw those previous 2 years of hard work right in the garbage, which is not what you should be doing. You should be proud of what you've achieved, but you should also never just settle for where you currently are, because there's much more that you could be doing. And I believe that if you're okay, if you're satisfied with where you are right now, everything is fine, you don't need to change anything, then you're not living, you're just existing. Because there's always something you could be doing to better yourself. And if you don't want to focus on yourself anymore and you're happy with where you are, go ahead and help out some other people. And that's what's important to me, is that I don't want to be that kind of person who's just like, oh, it's a positive community, everything should be so positive, because that's just not reality. There is negativity from all directions, and that's part of life. But the whole comparing yourself to other people is just like, forget what everyone else is doing. You could be inspired by them. You could find mentors, you could find inspirations, you could find people who motivate you. Everything they do motivates you to be a better person. That's fine. But the second you start comparing yourself to that guy right over there, he's bigger than me, he's leaner than me, he's younger than me, he's stronger than me. Why can't I be that? I've been training longer than him. My macros are higher, whatever. We're the same height, the same weight, but he benches twice what I can bench. Why is that? That's never going to make you bench what he could bench. And this just goes, I'm just using the bench as an example, but in all areas of life, the more you compare yourself to what other people are doing, the less satisfied you will be with what you have accomplished. So you hear it all the time. Stop comparing yourself to other people. My message is just focus on what happened a year ago, what happened a month ago, what happened a week ago, what happened yesterday that you could change in order to make tomorrow better than today in some way, shape, or form. Again, you're not going to see a huge improvement in your life overnight unless you hit the lotto or something, then share the wealth. But for real, it's not about the big change overnight. It's about the small improvements that will lead to a big change. That's kind of the message. I didn't want to make this too long, but I do think it's extremely important to only focus on your goals. Now, again, help others out, be there for other people, inspire other people, be someone else's source of inspiration. Just like you're inspired by someone can be inspired by you as well. So always put your best foot forward, help other people out, and really pay attention to yourself and make those small improvements. So that's that. Thank you guys so much for listening to me, ramble on a little bit about that. But again, I'm all in with this series. I want to thank you guys for the support and being so positive about everything. So it's going to wrap up the training footage. Quick little physique update for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then enjoy the rest of the video, guys. All right, so just finished up dinner. Now Britt and I have to run to the store real quick, and I'm actually using her new camera. So that's the Sony a5100, and I really like it. It's got the removable lens, so the lenses are interchangeable if you want to change it up, and it's making me want to get a new camera.
Not that one, that one's mine.
But just because I love electronics and I love toys, I guess you could say, but I don't really need one right now. I need my wallet though. But I'll be playing with this one a little bit. I've been using it the last 2 days, just taking pictures and everything. Yeah, that's it. Where did I put the keys? Oh, you got them? So we're gonna run to the store real quick, and you guys can come if you want. Come on, let's go. Oh, that was snow. Damn it. That is snow.
I told you it was snowing
Not cool.
before. When we were eating dinner, I could see it from the window.
I like it. Heated seats. Clutch. So this night is coming to an end, wrapping up some work and finishing off the macros right here with my famous protein. I will be doing a completely separate video just about this. I talk about it in a lot of day of eatings, I talk about it in a lot of vlogs, and so many people have been making it and tagging me in it because I am the creator of protein. But for those who don't know, quick rundown, I threw this entire bag of frozen fruit in there, a half a cup of fat-free Fairlife milk, and whatever protein powder you want. And that's it. You don't need any ice, you don't need anything else. So right there where it says meal 4, those are the only ingredients in there. So a scoop and a half of banana protein, and I went with banana because berries and banana just seemed like it would be a good mix. And total calories, 386, 47 carb, 5 fat, 35 protein, and 13 fiber. So that could pretty much fit anyone's macros while hitting a whole bunch of micros, protein, and fiber as well. And now if you have some extra room, that's when you add the topping. So what I like to do is find my favorite cereal or something like that. So these are something that we recently picked up. That makes a really good topping. I've been on this like birthday cake or cake batter type kick or something, so I'll sometimes take a little bit of those, throw those on top. We found this in the store, which is actually really good. So sprinkled donut crunch, the good old Captain. We got some stuff back here, so we got the peanut butter Captain Crunch, and all of these make good toppings. And this is kind of my substitute for froyo. So I'm obsessed with ice cream and froyo and all that stuff, so this is my way of making a healthy version, a lot more volume. So this blend is like the size of my head for under 400 calories, and then you can add another 100 or 200 calories by throwing some cereal on top. And also pretzels. Sounds weird, but the salty sweet works. But I'm gonna eat that, finish editing this video, do a little bit more work, and then head to bed. So I want to thank you guys as always for watching. That concludes episode 3 of All In, and we will pick up the camera and talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. How to get ready for squats and deadlifts, and it is so based on the individual. There are some people who require tons and tons of warming up on mobility, where some people in 5-10 minutes they can do a few things and they're good to go. So if you guys want me to make a video, I've done some videos going